Stephanie, I'm going to start with the thing that it was the biggest issue, and that's the presentation. You are really rushing through this. You've got a lot of stuff that you're trying to get through, and you're talking fast. And the rushing means that you are not using any pauses or pacing to make the material interesting. It's like listening to somebody speed read a passage out of a history book. You've got a lot of information there, but none of it is standing out as particularly significant or interesting. I thought that you had a very good introduction, setting up a justification for talking about the subject, a very good thesis statement, some personal interest in it, and so the setup is really good, but the execution, once you get started talking about the historical context, it just barrel rolls down the hill and just keeps going and going and going, and we never get a chance to absorb the information. I also feel a little bit misled because it's less about the Star-Spangled Banner than it is about the events that lead up to the Star-Spangled Banner. The particular battle that inspires the writing of the poem doesn't come into the speech until 5 minutes into the presentation out of an 8-minute speech. So we've got this whole history lesson about what precipitated the war, which is useful, but it seems less about the subject matter than about a different subject. And so I think that I don't want to say it's bait and switch, but I think your thesis is actually more about the events that led to the creation of the national, or the poem that the national anthem sprung from, than really about how the poem became the song, how the song became the national anthem, and the importance of an anthem. I just think that you got sidetracked by the background on the historical events, which is not necessarily a bad speech, but I just didn't think it was the one that we were promised. On the visual materials, I liked the stuff that you had at the beginning to create interest. The information about the war and what precipitated the war, I thought you had a nice simple visual to convey that idea across. So everything there is solid. Again, not strongly connected to the anthem itself, but again, back to the issues that you were talking about. And then, like I said, the presentation issues are you've got too much that you're trying to do, and that's one reason that you're rushing, and I think that you need to break it up a little bit more to help you pace that information. All right, thank you.